Since the law changed last year, making it easier to opt into organ donation, rates of donation have rocketed here in Wales, and I've come to Llandaff to speak to someone who's benefited from organ donation and just how much it means to them.
Well, I've had two kidney transplants, one when I was 15 in 1987, the second one in 1998 when I was 26. My experience is very different to what I hope is happening now. With me, it was very much the donor and the recipient were two separate entities. There wasn't any contact, either letter or information. I don't know what happened regarding the donor family, if they were told about the outcome of what they had done and what the donor had done, or not. But I was definitely not told about the donor or the history of the kidney, the ones I got. But by now I know from my experiences in hospital, going to the transplant clinic at UHW, that there is a much better information out there. People do find out if they wish, either the donor family where the organs went, or the recipients find out from where their organs came. So I think there's much more transparency, which is a much better thing, and there's much more counselling available. There's much more of a backup, basically. Because my second kidney, because thankfully I'm quite used to hospitals, my second kidney, the counselling I got from the consultant, the head of the unit, was, you've done it once, as in regarding a kidney transplant, you know what you're doing. So I hope things have come on from there.
And are you happy to see the new law around organ donation, which makes it a lot easier for people to donate organs?
Yes, it's a fantastic thing, because it is literally the gift of life, and it also, I think, takes the pressure away from the families who obviously are going through a very, very, very hard time. That the step has been not taken away from them, but the donor has made that choice. But obviously with all of this, the donors and the families have to talk. We all have to talk to our loved ones, to our families.
So Catherine has had her life saved by organ donation, and if you want to find out more about the opt-in, opt-out scheme that runs here in Wales, you can do on the Welsh Government's website. This is Matthew Harris for Cardiff News.